back on. But cigarettes are evil.
They are.
Okay.
My husband smoked them since he was 8 years old.
I think it's kind of funny to hear them say with Monsanto, which I do agree, Roundup causes cancer, and they should be charged because they knew that it contained things. But so does the cigarettes, so does the alcohol, so does all
But
of
it's
this
money.
stuff.
Big money in corporations.
So, but, yeah, where's the difference? You know, we would have to be morally bound to
When we
not
were younger, everybody
poison
smoked
each other,
cigarettes.
no matter what kind of money you got out of it.
Did you used to smoke cigarettes, Gary?
Yes.
Everybody did when we were young.
You did? Oh, I didn't
I smoked from, I guess, 16 to about 50.
Yeah.
And interesting, we went to a hypnosis guy. He had a whole group of people there, and he just talked to us. And then they had a halftime break, and some people went out to smoke.
Yeah,
You know, we was at a stop smoking thing,
Yeah.
and they smoke on their break.
Oh, yeah.
So, you know, we came out of there, and I didn't really perceive good. I didn't really perceive anything changing or no real event or nothing. And then when my brother was talking with me the next day, I jokingly said, because he asked me about this cigarette thing, I said, well, what cigarette thing? I never smoked. You know, and I kept a straight face, you know. And I'm just clowning around. But I have never smoked since then.
Wow, that's,
And I've never had the urge. And previously, I tried a whole bunch of stuff to quit.
Yeah.
I tried the patch. I tried the gums. I tried cold turkey.
you know how
It didn't
the
work.
only time my husband quit smoking, it was for 4 years, is when we first moved up to 12,000 feet.
Yeah.
He was
Couldn't
using,
breathe up there.
you can't breathe.
Right.
But let me tell you what he was doing, okay? He didn't have one of those power augers. He had to use the pole to dig in.
Yeah.
You know what it's like in Colorado? It's like
Yeah, hard dirt,
stone.
too. Yeah.
And I looked outside. He was out there doing that after a while. I looked outside and I said, oh my God. Because he had dark skin. And I said, he's white as a sheet. And I went out there and he's like, I don't think I can smoke. He quit for 4 years.
Good for him.
Okay.
But then he kept on smoking after that. And he went through hypnosis and everything. But the ruination of Fred was he fell off a roof, which was no biggie for him. But they gave him Oxycontin, and it was before anything was known. It was years ago, like 25 years ago. I didn't even know what it was back then. I don't take that shit at all. Especially since Fred got into it, because he was an alcoholic. So of course, his personality, we came across the country. He's stopping at Walmarts. I'll be right back out. They were giving him Oxycontin at Walmarts across the country. Drugstores in that. That's how easy it was to get it.
And that was an opioid.
Yeah, and he
Yeah.
got hooked to it, and that's why we got a divorce, because he knew he was messed up and he wanted to divorce me. I was a really good wife and mom and all that. It really cracked me. I mean, I really had a nervous breakdown after that. But then he kept coming out here and everything like that, and then he got sick. He got cancer, and I went back east to take care of him for a year before he died. And he's like, I don't know why I did that, and you know, and I forgave him. But then I still was calling him an ass and everything like
Yeah,
that. But,
right.
but now, no.
You're
Ever
over
since
that, too.
now I'm cool with him.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like, you know, he did his best.
Yeah,
He
that's.
came from people that were from Poland, and
Okay.
they made him into a workaholic. They didn't even give him water out in the fields. They were so cruel to him, and they were very wealthy. And when they got older, and you know, it was really a hard situation. So my kids, except for Jen,
Okay.
they're all workaholics. The doctor, the architect builder, that my daughter Sarah, Jesse's mother, after 7 years in art school, she's a top realtor in Connecticut, works day and night, 7 days a week. So it's my
Places
son-in-law.
like that.
So when I go back east, I'm alone.
Yeah.
I'm serious when I say it. I'm sitting in your house going, I hate flying, and I flew all the way here just to sit alone.
Yeah.
Right. Now you see how I felt about all my people.
No
You
kidding.
know,
And all I
ain't going
asked,
no
this is
more,
gonna sound
you know.
nerdy, but I asked to go, Connecticut has really good food, but their hot dogs and stuff are like outstanding with sauce on them. I wanted to go to Higgy's Drive-In and to a place called Gaida's, and I didn't even get to go to them. And I know that doesn't sound like a big thing to somebody else, but I said, no,
Yeah, it
that's
is a
it
big
for
thing,
me.
because you went all that distance,
Yeah.
and you didn't
Looking
see a
forward to
favorite
that
of
all the
yours.
time,
Yeah,
yeah.
I wanted my hot dog,
right,
you know? I did see the kids and stuff, but,
yeah. I went through that with Olivia. I told her, don't come back for a while, you know,
Yeah.
stay there, see
Enjoy
all of
yourself.
those people that you remember from your past.
that's from Cleveland too, she's from
Yeah,
Cleveland? Good.
yeah, we
Get
both
it
were
out of your
born there.
system.
Yeah, go visit all of the family.
Yeah,
You know, don't tell me you would have done something, but you didn't get a chance, you know?
Yeah.
No, stay there.
does she like it out here?
Yeah, she loves it, and she didn't want to stay long. But, and I talked her into doing that, because she,
That's good.
is always bringing up her old friends, and, you know, because she was
Yeah.
single a long time, so that was her city, and she got spaces and
Yeah,
places
yeah,
and
yeah.
faces she got in her memory that I need her to clear out. You know, go
Yeah.
visit all those people, have fun.
Yeah,
You know, when you
Enjoy
come back here,
That's
be
nice.
you be here, be
Yeah.
with me. I don't want to hear about
that's
no,
right.
you know.
Because you do miss people. I miss my kids so much, it's like, you know. But see, I have my daughter here with my two youngest grandkids, 7 and 9, and I helped raise all the other ones.
Okay.
And they don't have any grandparents other than me. I'm the only one. And I feel like I can't leave them or anything, you know.
You
I tried
wouldn't want to either.
to.
You were
My
given
son would
a
love
ticket,
to-
you wouldn't go.
No, I wouldn't. My son would love to move out here, but he has no children and he loves his boat. And he can see the Connecticut River from up on the
Okay.
hill.
Yeah.
And Connecticut River is very, very beautiful. I
Right.
can't express to you, it's not like some rivers. There's castles on it and just beautiful trees, and our wealthy attorney's house, it's like a mansion that we used to do work for, and it's just really beautiful. So after work each night, he goes down on his boat, that's his baby. And
What's he got?
I don't know this one, he used to have those big cigarette boats, you know, the
Okay.
runs like that.
Right.
But now, 2 years ago, he ordered one from Italy. I didn't even know they made boats there. And it's a
Yeah.
3-story, like a yacht.
Okay.
But my son, he's pretty modest he does well. But they live in a mansion, 2 people, and he even thinks it's foolish now. But he built it himself. Everything's beautiful, like wood on the, he grew up in the construction business. He was 2.5 years old when I drove in the driveway when we lived in the swamps of Florida, and I looked up on the roof. And there was my son at 2.5, handing the shingles to my husband. Fred put a 2x4, nailed it in so that he wouldn't fall. I almost fainted. Then he kept him out of school to build houses and stuff, and he's straight A student.
That's my phone.
Oh, that's your phone, I'm ready to answer mine.
Who's right there?
No, that's
That's it.
not it.
Where is it? Oh, wrong thing.
So you lived up in the mountains way up north and down
12,000
in the
feet.
swamps way in
Colorado,
Florida.
Florida, swamps in Florida, definitely, yeah. We had 14-foot gator behind on the land, I didn't see it, but I saw its babies, and the babies were like 5-6 feet.
Okay.
Mine too.
I lived in some wild ass
Yeah,
places.
yeah.
That's why I said I had low